Dr. Lown was accomplished in his own field of cardiology, as a researcher and inventor. In the brief clip we just saw, his own invention, the defibrillator, was put to use at the 1985 Nobel Peace Prize ceremony, and the Soviet journalist was successfully resuscitated. This was an emotional moment to realize that a man was saved right in front of you, and that part of that was the device you invented. But the moment also captures how Dr. Lown reached across cultures and created bridges between countries. And we now have the extraordinary privilege of hearing from the granddaughter of Dr. Evgeny Chazov, who you just saw alongside Dr. Lown. Dr. Olga Mironova is associate professor and chair of internal medicine at the prestigious Moscow Sechenov University, and she's co-president of IPPNW Russia. I also have the great honor of working with her on our IPPNW board. Olga.
Thank you, dear Ruth, for your introduction and for the invitation to this outstanding event honoring Dr. Lown, who has played a really important role in my family's story. Unfortunately, the struggle against nuclear threat is far from being over. And the more years since World War II are passing, the more far the nuclear danger seems to many of our younger peers. We tend to forget the events of this terrible conflict and many other awful events against humanity. I'm absolutely sure that we need to start talking more with our students, residents, and young doctors about the nuclear threat and do it in an open and trustful manner. My grandfather, Evgeny Chazov, and Bernard Lown were colleagues and friends that you could see in this brilliant movie. And that was not a typical kind of friendship for those years of 20th century, to be honest. Firstly, there was no internet, no social media, no emails, just phone and letters. And another issue was, of course, the tension between the USSR and the United States. But we have an amazing example how friendship, kindness, and understanding can cross the borders and stay above any conflicts, even if they are international ones. As I already said, my grandfather was a good friend of Dr. Lown, but they also managed to save many lives because of their common work in cardiology as a team. And I think we cannot underestimate the importance of the teamwork and team efforts in the struggle against nuclear threat. I'm working now as a cardiologist and, as Ruth just said, as associate professor, the chair of internal diseases in Sechenov University in Moscow, Russia. So I can see how badly we need to address the social, environmental issues. And I would be so happy if we could manage to bring more young doctors from all over the world to the movement that has big parts of Dr. Lown's and my grandfather's souls. Thank you for your attention.
Olga, thank you so much for that moving talk and for all that you do to move this work forward, and especially for your dedication in joining us for what is the middle of the night for you in Russia.